Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are tuning in. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Debbie Alexander. I live in British Columbia, Canada, and I've been doing this online business for close to 6 years already. And this is my interview series, Real People, Real Talk. And then I have a special guest from Australia today. Well, let's just get going. Let me bring in Nicole. Hi, how are you?
I am good, thanks.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
I'm so happy to be here.
Okay. Well, I guess a lot of, my viewers, my followers do not know you yet. So can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. So I'm Nicole. I live in Australia. I lived in the beach, lived in Sydney last year, but then I decided one of my goals in life was to move to the beach, which is on that side.
Oh.
And that's what I've done. So I live at Wollongong, right along the beach, and I absolutely love it. And I also work for a disability service, so I manage a lot of people across Australia at the
Mhm,
disability service.
mhm.
However, I've just resigned so I can be a full-time digital business owner.
Woohoo! Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So
Thank
there's a
you.
lot of big things happening in your life. I even
Yeah.
didn't know that you moved. How far is your new place from Sydney?
It depends on what part of Sydney, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like countryside or is it bigger city or?
It's more countryside. I literally out my window beside us, I have horses. So
Uh-huh.
there's a little farm and horses there. And on the other side, it's just like, yeah, just a suburb.
Okay,
But
well,
I can walk
that's,
to the lake. I'm 10 minutes from the beach.
gosh.
Yeah, new lifestyle.
Yeah, that's really amazing. Like, I love countryside, right? And after I studied this online business, the business really allowed me to move to other place. I didn't
Yeah.
need to live in a city anymore. So, I am in the countryside, but I'm a little too far from the beach.
Fair
Okay, well, well, that's great. So a lot of things are happening in your life,
enough.
and resigning from your job is a big thing.
It is.
So, well, can you tell how all these things could happen in your life?
Well, I mean, for me, it didn't all happen overnight. So I became a digital business owner 4 years ago, and I really started to do it. I was really desperate.
Mhm,
My son became really sick. I couldn't work doing the job that I was doing at the time because
mhm,
I needed to take him to lots of appointments and things. But in that time, I really got to know the business, this beautiful community, and I learned a lot and worked on mindset. I think mindset's huge, don't you, Debbie?
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
yeah, and moving from that sort of this is my job mindset to this is my business, and you make it what it is. So
Mhm,
I think the first sort of year it was a bit of a struggle with that for me. Um, and I think just with every day I grow and I learn new things. But if I'm looking at what's happening this year, like massive changes this year. So I did a vision board.
mhm.
Um, I'm sure Debbie's got done vision boards as well. At the beginning of the year, I did a vision board, and I actually put on my vision board, um, certain key things that will happen throughout the year. And in December,
Uh-huh.
I actually had quit work because I like my work, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I just knew that this business is it. Like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
And sometimes with work, you get so busy, and like I would fit my business around it, and it's still growing, but just not at the speed that I wanted it to go.
Mhm.
And a few things changed a couple of weeks ago, and I just went, I've got to take this opportunity now. Take this opportunity now. So take action now because things are going to change. Like I just knew because I knew because I knew.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm a sole parent as well. Like my son still has a chronic pain condition.
Mm-hmm.
He's 20, so it's a change dynamic to 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but since I resigned, like I yesterday I signed 5 contracts.
That's amazing.
5,
Yeah,
yeah,
you said about a mindset, but shifting
yes,
your mindset. People hear about law of attraction and all these
mm,
things. Everything is in a package of mindset.
yes,
And I tell people this online business is like a hybrid business. It's not only business tactics and strategies, but strengths our mindset. Then that's the key to the success. And then you are literally doing it.
yeah. Thank you. I will honestly say I've done a lot of my work on myself in the last 12 months, and I'm a certified life coach and things as well now,
Mm.
and I am putting all these things into practice. And if I look at even the last 2 weeks,
Mhm.
like I am making sure, and it's hard for me to stop my brain because I think and I do lots of things all the time, but I slow down and I am meditating and journaling 3 times a day,
Mhm.
and probably not as beautifully as other people do, but I do it in my way
Mhm.
and it's working.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be beautiful. A lot of people try to do perfectly, but no, you are who you are. You just be
Yeah.
authentic you. And that's what's attraction marketing that we do in this business. So
Yeah.
more you are yourself, the better.
Yeah, that's it. And like I was talking to some of the new people that have decided to look into the business or actually become business owners,
Mhm.
and they kind of are clones of me. Like they are people that have been quite driven, something's happened in their life, and they just want to look at a different perspective. They want to be influential and support other people as well, and help people. So I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, well, that sounds amazing. So you are more passionate about your business instead of, because you had this mindset shift from
Yeah.
you came from the background of being employed. Now
Mhm.
that you are your own boss, and gradually started to change and now rapidly changing, and you become so passionate about your business. So tell me why this business? Why you are so passionate about this business?
What I absolutely love about this business is, well, A, you can do it at your pace. So when there is changes in your life,
Mhm.
like I got divorced last year, and
Oh,
so there's big disruptors in life, and so I needed to put things aside for a little bit, and I still did business, but not at the same capacity,
mhm,
and but I was able to do that in pockets of time that I could do things.
mhm,
Um, but this particular business, instead of any other business out there, I love the people here.
mhm,
We Our training is next level. Like I've done university degrees and postgraduate degrees. I literally was doing my last subject, which was a marketing subject,
mhm,
when I first started this business, and also looking at our training that we have at the same time. So that both sort of marketing sort of things.
mhm,
And of course, the university one, I worked at university for 14 years, but it was really confusing. And it was actually the same content that we give in video training that makes everything so simple.
mhm.
And
Yeah,
like our training is, and we've improved that over the years as well. Like it's just next level.
yeah.
Um, and people like you and I are there to help new people start and continue along the journey as well.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's all packaged.
Yeah.
Everything's packaged, and you can do different types of packages, and it helps with I guess that thinking of, oh my gosh, what am I going to do next? Like we can help with that
Mm-hmm.
because it's all there and you're not doing it alone. Because a lot of people that start businesses often are doing it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas,
Yeah,
we're
I think,
great community.
yes. Yeah, yeah. Like you said, our business is so different from all the other ones out there. And, we were one of them that didn't know what to do. We wanted to change life, but we didn't know what to do. And then
Yeah.
now we know how to use our training system. We know how to leverage the community so we
Yeah.
can help those ones that were like us before. So
Yeah.
that is amazing. And, you mentioned about a training. If you want to learn marketing outside of our training, oh my gosh, how much you have to spend?
I'm I'm beginning like my one subject that I did, like for that the postgraduate degree I did, but the marketing subject
Uh-huh.
was like $6,500, just that one subject.
Mhm.
You can own your own business for that. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like I now think it's a no-brainer because
Mhm.
I'm like, why not? Like, because you can do this business while you're working full time.
Mhm. Yeah.
And and do it in the time that you have. Like, you know, I'm going to work in an hour. So, I'm chatting with you now and, you know, it just works.
Yeah. Like, if I were to go back to university and learn marketing, like you
Mm,
said, it probably going to confuse me. And my English is not perfect. So learning from those people who doesn't understand my need might really going to confuse me. But in this, in our online business community, this business is global. So there are so many people, English is a second language. So our training is made for those people, like with no knowledge about marketing,
yeah,
no difficult English. That's why we have a lot of video that we can watch and do at the same time. And
yeah,
it's really step by step. If I don't understand, I can go back a little bit and then watch the video again and, learn from our training is like, it's amazing.
yeah. And you actually don't need to know anything. All
Yeah.
you need to do is be open to learn and, it helps if you can turn a computer on.
Yeah.
However, I have actually helped people with, where to find Google and different sorts of things, and they've been successful as well. So, once they learn the basics, then they take it on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I like yourself, help and coach people along the way. And, I say, do this video training, watch this little 2-minute video. If you watch it watch and then do, and then try it a few times. If you still can't get it, then we'll ask.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, most of the time people can do it themselves.
Yeah.
And we have, like, we've changed the structure of our big global community as well. And
Mhm.
we have these things called daily drop-ins. So
Yes.
if your coach or mentor like is not available, you can go to these daily drop-ins and learn from people all over the world
Mm-hmm.
about different things about the business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
that's so true. You can pick and choose, which subject you like to join and learn. I am taking a real daily drop-in. Well,
yes,
it happens once a week, but I am learning so much.
yes,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
so grateful for that. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and people go, "Oh, reels, you can just do this," but you learn these new little techniques and different things to do, and you're like, "Oh, I like that." Or there might be things that you go, "Oh, yeah, that looks good, but I don't want to spend the time to do that right this second."
Mm.
But you can circle back and then do it at another time. It's great.
Yeah, learning is fun.
Yeah. And at one stage, who would have ever thought that I would say that? I think because, like, I do like to binge watch Netflix. I do
Mhm.
like to go for walking on the beach and talking with family and friends.
Mhm.
But I get so much joy out of doing this that it doesn't even feel like it's,
Yeah.
hard work.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love spending time doing it.
Yeah. It's not like job. There is no set time that you have to be doing something that you were given to do. You can pick and choose how you want to,
Yeah.
live your day. And
Yes.
you can fit your business in between. So your life is first and your business just goes along with it,
Yeah.
So I think it's really beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nicole, tell me, in 5 years, what do you think you will be doing?
Okay. I'll get my dreaming. So in 5 years, I in 5 years, I'm going to have a house directly on the beach. Like my grandparents' house used to be across the road from the beach, and you
Mhm.
could see the dolphins and the whales. So
Wow.
I'm going to have one of those houses,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also going to have places for my mum and my son as well, because mum's getting like to an age that she shouldn't be working, but she's working because she has to, because she's
Mm-hmm.
in a job. Um, and just to help give them a bit of a step up. And I am actually like, I can picture it now. Like, I love public speaking as well, and hosting events.
Mm-hmm.
And I've hosted like a get together in Sydney, and there's one in Melbourne
Mm-hmm.
called Gather and Grow. And I can actually see myself traveling to other countries and like hosting and speaking and facilitating a conversation
Uh-huh.
with business owners.
Uh,
And yeah, that's really like that. I get so excited, you know.
that's amazing, amazing. I can picture you doing that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and having all.
Yeah, and and it's not all for me either. It's like I get this joy and this pleasure out of helping people, but these people then can flourish. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's that give a man a fish sort of
Yeah.
philosophy,
Yeah.
or teach them to fish,
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't want to just give people a fish, which I feel like is that sort of working.
Mm-hmm.
People often say, "Can I work for you?" And it's like, actually, how about this? But if I teach you how to do this, you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
And the earning potential with what we do is unlimited,
Mm-hmm.
but really, the earning is facilitating the lifestyle we want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. So at last, can you please give our audience some message or advice or something?
Yeah, what I would say is take the time right now, like today, go have a look at Deb's website, have a look at this business. Even if you think, oh, what on earth are they talking about? Just do it right now. Don't even worry about anything else that's going on. Put your details in the website and do it now.
Mm-hmm.
I waited 12 months after watching a friend of mine do this, and I'm like, oh, what she got into? But you know what? As soon as I watched it,
Mm-hmm.
within the first 3 minutes, I'm like, oh, I think I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the information session, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to really enjoy this. And I have.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if it's not for you, that's totally fine. But
Yeah.
what if? What if you could actually dream about a future that is so phenomenally different to what your current circumstance has?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what if we can give you a toolkit that helps you get there?
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth it.
Well, thank you very much. Well, thank you for joining us, Nicole. And I will have a chat after.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Nicole. So today we had Nicole from Australia, and then like she said, I would dare to dream. When I found this online business, I didn't have any dreams because I was too busy and I was so worried about my future, and I didn't have any dreams or hopes or goals. But now, after I found this online business, everything started to change. A lot of people who started before me, they were achieving their goals and dreams. And then I slowly started to learn to dream again. And now I have a big dream just like Nicole. And I want you to feel this feeling of having dreams in your life. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.